Good day to you all, my wonderful listeners on this channel, Art of Gold. I welcome you specially as you join me on this edition. I am your friend and your host, Kunmi Opeola. In the last edition, we started out by telling us how harmful anger can be to our relationships. We also went further to define what anger is and the causes of it. We ended the discussion by pointing out that we cannot fight with or run every time someone makes us angry. We need to know how to deal with our anger. Today, I will be sharing with us three common approaches to anger. These approaches include expression, self-calming, and suppression. It is believed that expressing our anger in an assertive yet respectful way is the most healthy way to deal with our emotions. Note that being assertive is not the same as being aggressive. It does not mean you should be demanding or pushy. When you express yourself in an assertive manner, you make clear what your needs are and how these needs can be met without being hurtful to others. This is something I have personally struggled with. Another way people deal with anger is by self-calming. People who react in this manner have learned not to only control their outward behavior but their internal responses as well. You will you will remember that clip of that little boy trying to calm down his mom. Mommy, calm down. Mommy, calm down. People who have learned to self-calming can lower their heart rate and allow the angry feeling to subside. I would personally like to work on my self-calming techniques, as this seems like a good way to deal with anger at times when when being assertive may not work. The third way people deal with anger is by suppressing it. When suppressing anger, our feelings are converted or redirected. Some people, some people stop thinking about what made them angry, and instead they choose to focus on something positive. The goal is to prevent our angry feelings to prevent our angry feelings and convert it into something more constructive. The disadvantage of suppressing our anger is that when not expressed, it can be turned inward. Suppressed anger can result in hypertension, high blood pressure, or depression. Those of us who use this method have not learned how to express our feelings of anger in a constructive manner, and we are unlikely to have successful relationship. Also, it should be noted that some of us may suppress our anger for a while we have reached a tipping point and let it all go in an explosive rage. This, in my opinion, is not the best way to deal with anger. If the aforementioned techniques do not work for us, it is possible that things can get out of control and someone can get hurt. We cannot always escape. We will need to change or avoid people or situations that make us angry. However, we can also learn to control how we react to them. It has been proven that some of us are naturally more susceptible to anger than others. Those of us that are not only get angrier more more often, but we also feel it more intensely. It is said that the best way to handle our anger is to figure out what triggers it and then find ways to keep these triggers from igniting you into full on rage. Here are some helpful ways to get through moments of anger. One, always think before you talk or before you speak. Two, once you are calm, express your anger. Three, take a time out or get some exercise. Four, identify possible solutions. Five, don't hold grudges. Six, use humor to release tension. And lastly, the seventh one, know when to seek help. I want you to know that holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burnt. Speak when you are angry, and you will make the best speech you will ever regret. Never respond to an angry person with a fury comeback, even if he deserves it. Don't allow his anger to become your anger. And lastly, as I close, I want to drop this note. Try not to say or do something you will later regret out of anger. Thank you so much for listening to us on this channel. Till I come your way again next time, we shall all succeed. Keep shining, keep winning, and keep moving forward. I remain your host, Kunmi Opeola.